Hi, Taurus. This is your reading for the time period of January 13th to the 31st, 2020. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome to Amani's Lightwork. If you haven't yet, please feel free to check out the Keys to Akasha section on my channel. If you have an inquiry about that section or would just like a private reading, please feel free to send me an email to hassaniife777@gmail.com, ifedivination777@gmail.com, or send me a direct message to my IG at amaniife777. Okay, so let's see what energies are coming through for you, Taurus, for the middle to the end of January. Okay, so Taurus. I can't stop thinking about him or her kind of feeling that's going on. So this could be, I get an ex coworker. This could be a feeling that you have about an ex coworker. This could be a feeling that you have even about a current coworker that they could have went on maternity leave. They could have went on some type of leave from work, like a leave of absence, but not coming back. So if somebody took a leave of absence from somewhere, they may not be coming back. But I get an Aquarian when I said that. So a leave of absence is somebody's taking a leave of, however you want to look at the term leave of absence. Leave of absence, people usually use it when they're referring to the workplace, if they're pregnant, that they're expecting, what do you call it, LOF? No, LOA. I don't know what the acronym would be for it. I don't know if that's something that could be something that you're considering doing for yourself. But who's gonna cover my chef, or who's gonna cover my who's gonna take over my hours while I'm gone? But not sure if you're gonna return to somewhere. Like that could be something that could be something, either that's something that, either that's a thought that you have about an Aquarian energy, or that's a thought someone, it doesn't even only have to be workplace. That could be somebody telling, that could be someone that you live with, and they're telling, they're trying to tell you, I'm going to be gone for a couple of months. I don't know when I'm going to come back. But every time I go on these examples, that's the Aquarian energy is coming through with that. That could be what's happening there, or something's going on with an actual coworker, like a coworker that you already have, don't know when they're going to return. So when I said that, they don't know when they're going to return. The Aquarian energy could be the coworker. The Aquarian could be a housemate of some kind, but someone doesn't know when they're going to return. But if it's not that, then the leave of absence or the taking off could be a thought that you have for yourself, but I get to see someone. So that's a thought you have for yourself. But at the same time, that's also your way of trying to see someone, or that's something, or that could be something that the Aquarian energy did to see someone. So it just depends on what's going on there. Okay, whoever it is that you want to see. Okay, Taurus. So a sign of Libra, but want to leave. So the sign of Libra is underneath because you want to leave this. I don't know if you want to leave with this person, but that's what they keep doing. So you wanting to leave this person, but that's something that they keep doing. So I don't know if this is something that sparks up between you and them with an argument, but threatening to leave. So that could be something that sparks up between you and this person in an argument, but they could be the ones that are threatening to leave. Are you threatening to leave this person? But something's going on with marriage, and I don't know if this is like planning a marriage. This could be the marriage of a business, however you want to look at the term marriage, but we're supposed to be getting married. So when I said marriage, we're supposed to be getting married. So you could be, and you may be supposed to be end up marrying this element. You could already be married to them. However you, like I said, however you want to look at the word marriage. You could be already in a business deal with this person. You could already be in a marriage with this person, or you could be preparing to marry this person, but not sure if I want to. So when I said that, you're not sure if you want to. You're not sure if file taxes together. You're also not sure if you want to file taxes with this person, but their parents want me to. So when I said that, if the Libra may have parents that are living, their parents want you to file tax. Okay, the Libra's parents want you to file taxes with them, and that maybe is not ready for. That could be something that you're just not ready for. But am I even ready for this at all? And are you ready to do a business tie with this person? Are you ready to be in a long haul with this individual? If you are legitimately, are you seriously marrying this person? If you're getting ready to marry them, whatever it is, walk down the aisle with this person, watch them walk down the aisle, vice versa, whatever it is. If it's business, are you ready to sign these documents with this person? But they're unsure. If it's business and you need to sign documents with this person, then they're, for some reason, they're really unsure. Like someone is really unsure. You are, they are. But I think I'm in love with someone else, or I'm in love with someone else. And that could be for business, love, or sex. You're in love with someone else. And that could be a conversation that you need to pull them aside and tell them that you need to have. If it's not, I feel like if you're heavily dealing with the Libra, yes. But it could also be just this energy, your thoughts. It's just this energy because of thoughts that you're having, that your thoughts are coming up to the surface. Libra, hearing them. Your thoughts are coming up to the surface because a Libra is becoming aware of those thoughts. So it just depends on what's going on, okay? Your starting point has the Empress. This Empress energy is another, you got double, you got, I almost said Aries. Yes, this is Aries. You got double Libra elements there, but they're mothers. So when I said double Libra elements here, they're mothers. Like, I don't know if you have a Libra that's a mom, or you could have, you could just be tied to a Libra that is a mother figure. If you are not tying with this person in a romantic sense, then you're just dealing with them with business and mother figure. You're dealing with someone that is a mother figure. It's an Aries female. It's a Libra female. Whatever it is. You could also be dealing with a Libra that's a male, because the Justice energy. When I see the Justice energy underneath, and it's being that it's a solid major arcana, I kind of make sure. I kind of always have to make sure that I go both ways and see that interpret it in the sense where, okay, that could be a Libra male that you're dealing with there. Or when I see the Empress, I know that we are turning into a thought that you have about an Aries female or a Libra that is a female, but they want my taxes. So when I said that the Justice energy with them is that they want your taxes, or they want to file with you. Empress energy in its element by itself, separate from it being the sign of Libra and Aries, separate from that, it's just the energy of a mother. It's the energy of a Libra's mother. It's the energy of your mother. Like I said, somebody wants you to do joint taxes and wants to be beneficiary with your information. But Libra's mother, so beneficiary and things of that nature. A Libra partner that you have, their mother or their sister, whatever it is, they want to, or their friend, they want their friend or their mother or their sibling or whatever Empress energy is shown up as. They want their mother to be a beneficiary on you. They want their mother to be a beneficiary on the taxes that you're supposed to be filing with them. That's a situation. Or something here could also be going on with your mother, but they don't want. So if something's going on with your mother, a Libra or Aries, someone doesn't want your mother on somebody, or a partner that you have if it's a Libra or Aries element, they don't want. If it's not only, if that external, okay, there's multiple Aries and Libra elements that you're dealing with here. I'll go with this one example first. If you have a Libra as a love partner, their mother or their sibling, like they want their mother or their sibling or their other business partner to be like to benefit with the taxes that you're supposed to be filing with them. I don't want. So when I said that, I don't want. But another scenario is that another scenario also is that you have your own mother, a Libra doesn't want your own mother. A Libra doesn't want, a Libra may not want your mother's information. If your mother's living, your mother could be living, not living, I don't know. But a Libra, like if your mother is living, a Libra doesn't want to file with. A Libra doesn't want to file with your mother. You can have the same, it could be siblings and you don't want to file with that person, but it just depends on what's going on. But why do they need? So when I said siblings and not wanting to file with that person, why do they need to do that? Why do I have to have, that could be a question that you have for the Libra. Why do you want your mother or our mother or his or her mother to join in on these taxes? I don't want that attached to my name. I don't want all that energy attached to my name. I don't want to be in debt later in life. I don't want dependence. I don't want dependence and things of that nature. So if you're not talking children, Children are dependents, but it's not giving me a children vibe. It's giving me mothers, it's giving me grandmothers, it's giving me a sister vibe. Or if you're a dude, you have a female partner that wants her mother to be, you have a female partner or business partner that for some reason they want their mother or their sibling or their other business partner as a female to join in on the taxes. If it's a business deal, you yourself may want that kind of deal as well, but whoever you're tied to, they don't agree. Libra, Aries, they may not agree with something that you want to do, but that may not be the justice energy. That may not be fair, and you're trying to think to yourself, why does the Aries and the Libra female, why do they get that kind of leeway? Why do they get to make those kind of why do they get to choose who gets to be a dependent, who gets to be a beneficiary to our taxes? Marriage, who gets to be a beneficiary to our taxes, our marriage, our business, our store, our whatever the business is, if it's a business or it's an actual marriage that you're in with someone here. And people want mothers as dependents. This can be a situation here where your mother still wants you as a dependent. You may have a mother figure. It doesn't have to be an Aries or a Libra. Your own mother may, if your mother is living, or a mother figure that you're tied to, that you do business with, may want to file you as a dependent on their taxes, but don't understand. So when I said that, you may not understand that for some reason, and that could be what you need to discuss. Okay, interesting. The Five of Swords energy is in the waiting position, but what you said. So the Five of Swords energy is what you said. It's Swords energy. So, but it has to do with your thoughts about Libras and Aries elements, but their parents. So the Aries, if you're tied to an Aries element for business, Aries male, whatever, Aries male, it's female energy here, but it could also, if the Empress is showing up, could also be an Aries element that's a dude that could be in touch with their feminine side. If the Empress is showing up as Aries male and female elements there. The Libra, they want these elements, if they're women, could also be dudes, but they want their parents, their siblings, their business partners attached to your taxes, or they want them as beneficiaries to a business that you already have with them. But I don't want to eat up my credit, or I don't want to mess up my credit. Need to discuss with Libra. So if you're having those, if that's a subconscious thought that you have, you need to have those kind of discussions with a Libra, because the Libra may just end up going ahead and doing what they need to do without your permission. They may just end up going ahead and doing what they need to do without your permission. Aries element may go ahead and do what they need to do without Libra's permission. Aries element may be going ahead and doing what they need to do, but they may be doing it without a Libra's permission. And if they don't get, if Aries element is doing it and they're not getting a Libra's permission, that could potentially mess you up, and that could be why a conversation needs to be had. But where was the boundary broken? Five of Swords. I don't even remember when I even gave somebody that kind of boundary. I don't remember giving somebody the key to even bust in and break that kind of boundary that I set there. So that voice of Libra, that's also the voice of the Libra. That could also be the voice of the Libra. Do you have this? Are you speculating whether it's a good idea or not to discuss this kind of situation with the Libra? But I also get like a side woman. Like that just came to my head. That something's going on with like a side woman, or like a side dude, or like a friend, like I said, friends and other business partners, people that you deem to be on a Libra does. Somebody that you're tied to in business. Whatever is happening here, somewhere, or it could be an ex that you're dealing with, or a friend that you have, they want to file taxes with you. A friend that you have wants to file taxes with you, but you have a partner that may disagree. So you're a partner that may disagree. The same thing that I said with, how did I end up subconsciously giving someone the key to cross that kind of boundary? That's also Libra's voice that they have with you, because you may also want to do that with your own friends, but that's only because your friend came to you. That's only because your friend came to you with that kind of business objective, but Libra doesn't want. So Five of Swords, a Libra does not want that. So there's 2 different situations or 3 different situations going on here before I move any further. this is a situation here where you have a Libra like element that wants to. I'll just go with them having living parents for now for a second. You have a Libra that wants they want to I'll just go with them as a business partner first, or whatever kind of partner. The Libra element is is your partner of some kind, but they have parents or friends or siblings that they want them to be. They want those elements to be beneficiaries to something that you have going on with taxes between you and them. But Five of Swords element, Five of Swords energy, you don't want that. But at the same time, that is also something. I ain't just a friend. That's also something that you want, but you just want a friend to do that. But I feel like the only reason why you want a friend to come in and do that is because a friend even came to you with that kind of objective. You could be running that by a Libra and they may not agree. So the same thought that you have with, I'm not trying to have this kind of, I'm not trying to have this boundary broke. I'm not trying to give anybody this key to have this boundary broken. That's the same thought process that a Libra has. You have that about them. The reason why they may be like that with you is because you're not giving them leeway with their friends and taxes. You're not giving them leeway with their parents and taxes. You're not giving them leeway with their separate business partners that they have separately from you. You're not allowing them to have that kind of. But that's too many people. So the reason why you don't want to have that kind of leeway, that you're trying to say that's too many people. Are they telling you that's too many people? But I only have one. That's too many people. You're trying to tell them, I only have one friend that wants to join this. I only have two friends that want to join this. The Five of Swords, they may have 5 people. The Libra may have 5 people that they want to join in on taxes here. But something doesn't make any sense. So the Five of Swords, something doesn't make any sense about what a Libra wants to do. It's going to mess up credit. It looks strange. It's going to mess up credit, but it mess up somebody's credit. It may also look strange to someone here also. Like if you looking strange in the sense where if your own parents or your own siblings aren't involved in the way a Libra wants them in the way a Libra wants them involved with you and them and their things, then if looking weird in the sense, looking strange, why are so many people involved? Looking strange is just that. Why do so many people need to be involved? Why do so many people need to be involved there? It just depends on what's going on. If it's not anything like that, the Libra energy, the Aries element, the Five of Swords energy is, if it's not anything going on with taxes, only in that kind of information, it's just a thought. It's just a thought that you're voicing. Like I said from the beginning, it's a thought that you have about marriage with them. It's a thought that you have about a business tie with them. It's a thought that you have about keeping them as a business partner. I don't want that anymore. Five of Swords, I don't want that anymore. So someone may be getting nervous. This element, if it's an Aries / Libra element here, they're starting to realize something is changing within you. They may be starting to realize that something is changing within you, and they're starting to pick up. That's why they have so many people involved. They're starting to pick up the cues. That could also be why they have so many people involved. They got their mothers involved. They got moms and siblings and sisters and Aries and Libra. They have all these elements that they're attached to. They're bringing a personal and private issue. They're bringing them into a personal and private issue that you have going on with them. So they're a business partner, they're a love partner of some kind causing problems, they're a love partner of some kind that you deem them to be causing some type of marital problem, some type of financial issue. You deem it to be a financial issue because of some type of boundary that they're crossing themselves without bringing in anyone. They could be crossing a boundary that you set with them, but I don't really do that with them. So when I said it, I don't really do that with them, but they may do that with you. And like I said, something may not make any sense for them to be moving that way with you. But I keep feeling this feeling of I'm in love with someone else. I have feelings for someone else, want a voice. You having feelings for someone else, you want a voice. You want to leave Aries and Libras and whatever because something that is toxic. Something that they are doing is toxic, or someone that they have attached to them is toxic. And if I was Swords energy, I want to leave. If I was Swords, I want to leave this business deal I have going on with them. I don't like, if it's business, if this could get really out of control. If this is a business deal, this, I could understand this literally getting really out of control because somebody lost money. This could be a feeling or thought that you have because you're like, I'm going to lose money. All these beneficiaries, all these annoying, all these random beneficiaries and people benefiting and on my stuff and this business deal I have running with this person. Why would they bring extras? Why would they bring extras into this situation? I'm going to lose money. I'm going to lose out on a cut here. But it's enough. So what you are receiving is still enough, but what you're receiving is enough. But at the same time, greedy. Something could also be greedy, but it's not bad. But at the same time, you may have enough, but just don't want anybody in it. You just don't want anybody attached to that. You just don't want anybody attached to what you have going on financially to a business or some type of partnership that you have going on here. You don't want any extras because extras being involved imply lost money. Whether you have a lot, whether you yourself have a lot back in return or not, you still deem it to be a loss of money. Because if you I'll give you a perfect example. If you are trying to be an investor of some kind, if you're trying to be an investor of some kind here, then if you feel this feeling of eating up taxes, or Libra eating up taxes, or who they want involved is going to eat up taxes. You're like, I only want one person to join this situation I have going on here. I don't understand why he or she has to bring in the load. I don't understand why he or she dump a load on you. Whatever. You may be deeming a Libra / an Aries element to be dumping some type of load on you here. It could even be a financial load, but it's not, the terminology may be off, but not necessarily a burden. It's not a financial load of some type of financial burden, but unforeseen. Something is going on here with an unforeseen financial burden. It's unforeseen. Okay? Trying to avoid it. What do you call this? Sorry. Waiting. The present has the 7 of Pentacles energy is in the present. All right, but paperwork. So the 7 of Pentacles energy is paperwork. It's your paperwork. It's that of I feel like this is fixed energy with you here, and money that you're making, and taxes and business tax and housing and things of that nature. But trying to get another. So if you may have one house, you may have one business. You trying to put down on another business, but that's why I need the taxes. Trying to put down on another business, the 7 of Pentacles, that's why you need the taxes. You're trying to pull Empress energy inside. Don't join anyone. You're trying to tell them, don't join anyone. I need these taxes. I need these funds to open up a new business. In another location. I need these funds to open up a business in another location. I need these funds to open up a school. I need these funds to put down on another house, but they don't understand. So when I say put down on another house or even get a house, they don't understand. Like the Libra, whatever is it, they're not understanding something for some reason. They're not understanding. Like, them not understanding is the reason why they're not understanding, but why you need their paperwork also. So them not understanding something, they also may not understand why you need their paperwork also. Like, do you need this element's paperwork? Like, but that's what someone told you. So someone may have told you, you need Aries paperwork, you need Libra paperwork. Someone may have told you that you need their paperwork first. I mean, yes, obviously you would need their paperwork, but don't want them to know you need it. You don't want them to know that, I see what's going on here. You don't want them, you're trying to open up a business or get a house for the first time, but it has something, the 5 of Swords is some type of treatment that you were giving them, or some type of business objective that they have, you may not have wanted, or you may not have been listening to. So what need their paperwork? But what's happening here, you could have dissed them off about that, you did or you did not, but what's happening is that now you need their paperwork, or they themselves may need, you're not going to give. They themselves may need your paperwork, but you're not going to give it to them. But you may feel remorse. You may be feeling remorse because of something type of shutdown that you gave them about having people come in that they're attached to as beneficiaries and things of that nature, and the taxes and credit and whatever it is. He or she's not going to give me the paperwork now. So 7 of Pentacles, he or she's not, she's not going to give me the paperwork now. She's not gonna give me the paperwork. That's why the Five of Swords is in a, but how to schmooze. Five of Swords is here in a waiting position because you're trying to figure out how to schmooze. You know, you may have a deadline. Is a 7 card, so the deadline could be any day that has a 7 in it, like any day of these, you know, like the 17th, like what's another, the 27th, like February 7th or July. These could be deadlines that I want to move. July, you may want to move. You know what I mean? These could be deadlines. Whatever is it, application is due. Whatever it is, this number 7 is really important for some reason. This 5 may be important. I almost said argue. I mean, I meant to say something else, but the spirit said argue. Yes, Five of Swords energy does imply argue, but I feel like something has been going on here interesting since May, or something could end up happening here or stretching in to, but they're going to start finding out. Something could end up happening here that's going to stretch into May, but the only reason for it is because someone's got the Aries/Libra element is going to start finding out something, but that is very detailed. They're going to start finding out something there, some type of plan that you have, they're going to start realizing they may end up retaliating. That's why the Five of Swords is there, just complaining to someone, because they're going to go off and tell people, you know, he or she said I can't do this, that, and the third. He or she said I can't do this, that, and the third. Then they're going to turn around and want my things. Oh, and that's not happening. So that's the Libra/Aries element's voice. That's the Aries/Libra's voice there. You know what I mean? But I was also getting earlier in the reading something about like a side dude, something about like a friend, something about like a side woman I have. So when I said side woman, you have like a side friend, like someone that you're into secretively, didn't tell Libra. Someone that you're into secretively, you're not telling the Libra that you're into secretively. So, but you deem them to be on the side, or Libra could be what you're up to. A Libra could be finding out what you're up to with house. You know what's interesting about this? This feels like, this is crazy. I'm going to give this example really quickly. Let me give this example. This is out of control. I'll go with you as a dude for a second. This is a situation, if whether you're male or female, you've got some type of, I'll just go with you as, second person, third person, no, whatever. I can't deal with the POE point of view right now. What this feels like, I'll give you a perfect example. This is a person that, separate from this real quick, this is like having a partner. This is like having a partner, but you're not allowing your partner to have some type of freedom with your things. But it's private. So when I said it is private, you're trying not to have that happen. But the reason for it, that's why I said side woman, side dude, side friend, side secret business, whatever it is that you're trying to do that's on the side. The spirit keeps saying that. You're trying to do something really secretively on the side, and that could be why you don't using their intuition. That could be why the Libra/Aries element, they could be using their intuition, that could be something that you are trying to do. So this is like a dude. This is like a dude is telling his woman, you know, I want to open up another business. I want to buy another home, but something about that side person, something about that is for a side person, is for a side friend, is for a side business, it's for a side woman, side man, whatever it is happening. So that could be, that's crazy. Something like that that's why the Five of Swords is there. Something like that could be happening to you. You know, something like that could be happening to you, or something like that. I feel like something like that could be happening. Something like that could be happening external, between friends. And that's why I said earlier on in the reading, you're having a discussion with an Empress and saying, you know, my friend needs this, that, and the third. Or the Libra/Aries element is telling you, my friend, my family member needs this, that, and the third. They could be having that own issue with their whoever the Libra's trying to bring in. They could be having whoever those elements are, that person is. The Libra's affiliates can be having that kind of issue with their own affiliates, with their own man, their own woman. I don't want that. So Five of Swords, I don't want that. So the spirit agrees with the example. I don't want, you have a Libra as a partner. I don't want their, that's why I said burden and baggage. I don't want them to bring in someone. I don't want them to bring in a friend that has a marital problem. I don't want them to bring in a friend. I don't want them to bring in a friend that I'm aware that friend just got a divorce. That friend leech. That friend is going to turn into a leech, or that friend is a leech. And that could be something that you're talking about behind the scenes with your own parents or a friend of some kind or another business partner. You know what I mean? So that could be a thought that you have, or that could literally be a thought that the Empress has about you. But I'm just doing something secretive. So if they have that kind of thought about you, they're starting to catch on that you're just doing something secretive. So you literally could be trying to open up your own business separate from them. You're trying to open up a business or do business separate from them, not let them know what you are doing there. But if this is homes and apartments and condos, that could be something that you want a secret lover. That could be something that you literally want for somebody you deem to be a secret lover or a secret business partner that you don't want them to find out about. So it just depends on what's going on. They're speculating. You're speculating. You yourself. I'm intuitive. You yourself are intuitive. So you may not necessarily need to speculate. And that could be something that a mother figure, separate from love partner, business partner, whatever. That can be something that a mother figure is doing. And your mother could be living. Your mother's coming to you. I need this, that, and the third. But it's really for her man. It's really for her long-time lover. It's really for your mother's long-time lover. It's really for your long-time lover. If you have some type of secret lover situation, secret business partner, that could be something that a parent has going on, or another business partner, love partner has going on. It just depends on what's happening. And they're like, you're saying to yourself, I don't want this kind of baggage. You know what I mean? I don't want that. That could be a thought they have. Or I don't feel like that's necessarily a thought that they have heavily. I feel like that's your thought, but don't have that right to have that kind of thought. You may not have a right to have that kind of thought, or they don't. It just depends on what's going on. But I feel like you and them, you and a mom, you and a sibling, you and a what's another scenario? You and a business partner, you and a lover, both equal with betrayal. Someone's equal with betrayal, like a betrayal kind of thought here, okay? The future has the Five of Pentacles energy, okay? Your instincts has the Nine of Wands, but lawyer. So the Nine of Wands energy is kind of like defense, and needing a lawyer, or trying to file and trying to hire a lawyer to. I keep getting this feeling of speculation, or like it has something to do with a speculation that you have. You could be hiring that. You could be trying to get without Libra. You could be trying to get a lawyer without a Libra, or without an Aries. You could be trying to get. Are they doing that behind the scenes? That could be something that they're doing and they're not telling you. But something is going on here with getting a lawyer, hiring a lawyer. Or you're thinking, but how else am I going to get my money? So I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles. How else am I going to get an investigator of some kind? How else am I going to get my money, my taxes, my inventory? How else am I going to get this? How else am I going to get this stuff for myself, my business, my home, my office? How else am I going to get this together? But inexpensive lawyer. So I look at the Nine of Wands. Something's going on with an inexpensive lawyer. An inexpensive lawyer that you may need to hook up or hire here. You know what I mean? But I was getting without Libra, without Aries, you don't want them to know you working in your favor. You don't want them to know that you found an inexpensive lawyer to work in your favor. You know what I mean? To work in your favor. They could have done the same thing, but don't really need to do that. Them doing the same thing, they don't need to do that for some reason. They may not need to do that, but if you find the need to do so, like for some reason you are finding a need to do that. You need to do that for some reason, or you deem yourself to have that hungry need to do that with a lawyer. You know what I mean? But setting up appointments and needing to go have appointments and protect your money, protect your taxes, protect your credit, and things like that. I keep getting leeches. Protect your money, protect your taxes, protect your, what else is in the scenario? Protect some type of funds that you have, but you're trying to protect it from leeches, whoever you deem to be leeches. Aries, friends. Aries, family members. Libras, friends. Libras, family members. Libras, business partners. Aries, business partners. Or them singular by themselves. You may deem them singular by themselves to be leech-like. It just depends. Or that could be how your own friend or your own separate business partner for them, that could be secretly deemed Libra. That could be how your separate friend or separate business partner from the Libra, that's how they secretly deem the Libra. And that those conversations you could have just voiced. Or their friend or your business partner separate from them could have voiced. But I get over the phone. So when I said that, somebody voiced that over the phone. Somebody could have voiced something there over the phone for some reason. At the wrong time. Somebody could have been walking by and they heard it. You could have been voicing it, talking to a business partner. You were voicing it. You were talking to your business partner. Talking to somebody you deemed to, like I said, side lover. Talking to a side lover. Talking to a friend that Libra doesn't like. Whatever. Talking to a business partner Libra doesn't know about. So somebody's potential Aries, whatever. Somebody's potentially walking by and they're picking up parts of that conversation. You know what I mean? That's why I need an office. So when I say that, that's why you need an office. Like that's why you need an office. You know, if you don't have an office now, that's why you need an office. That's why you need like if you can't do an office necessarily, that's why whatever some type of private hideaway. That's why you need a cafe to go to. That's why you need that's why I said houses and another house and someone not understanding why you want a house or some type of condo, some type of apartment. Whatever it is, this is like a couple. This is like a couple trying to get away from each other. But this is a couple, but one person or the other is trying to get other. I mean, you have the money to do it. I would say do it, but you trying to get another office, trying to put down and buy like another. Put down and buy like a townhouse condo, just argument, just to get away from an argument. So for example, you could be getting another home to just get away from a partner, and your partner could be in main house, your partner could just be in the main, whatever you decide, whatever you declare to be like the main house or not the main house. Main floor. This could be something that's going on a this could be something that is happening in a workplace with floors and needing to go to other floors to have about Libra, needing to go to other floors just to have a conversation about a Libra, because their friends could be around, their coworkers could be around if this is a workplace situation. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is heavily personal between this is family. I feel like this is heavily personal between family, between friends and business partners intertwined with taxes and credit and lawyers and trying to find an inexpensive lawyer to protect something here as well. You know, but I get the reason into why a house is even bought, like the reason into why, but that's what an Aries does. The reason into why a house is bought or an apartment is bought, a townhouse is bought. The Aries fire sign energies, they do that. So the Nine of Wands energy, that could be something that the fire sign energies are talking to you about, or that they feel like they can confide in you about, and that's why the Nine of Wands energy is there, because that could be something that Aries. That could be something that Aries element or whatever fire sign, that could be something that the fire sign around somebody else. That could be something that the fire sign energies do around someone else. And around someone else could be Libra, or you could be that person. You could fall into that basket of around someone else's. You could be one of those people that you could be one of those people that the Aries element hiding something from. You could be one of those people that Aries is hiding something from, Libra hiding something from. But it has something to do with locations and houses and privacy and taxes and inexpensive lawyers and things of that nature. You know what I mean? That's why the Nine of Wands is there, you know? The accomplishment has the Seven of Swords energy is right next to, there's a lot of swords and elements going on here. Seven of Swords is making plans with the Aries / Libra, but trying to fix something, trying to make plans with them. You're trying to figure out a way to fix something. Are they trying to figure out a way to fix something with you? But information gathered. So trying to fix something with you. Something's going on with information that is being gathered. Like something's going on with information that is being gathered, like information being gathered, like housing. I get expenses. It has something to do with housing expenses. Housing expenses are like toilet paper. Housing expenses are soap and bath soap, and housing expenses could be house bills and gas and lighting and heat. And Aries pays for it. So when I read through all of that, the Aries pays for that. Does the Libra pay for that? Do you pay? I had a portion. You may pay a portion of it. You do or you not. You may pay a portion of it, but that can be a conversation that you're having with an Aries, but she pays. The Aries element pays for that. That's why they're here. They pay for that. You know what I mean? They pay for that. So the Five of Swords energy is you talking about that. The Five of Swords is that you could be talking about that to Libra. Are you talking about that to a Libra? Are you talking about that to another family member, another business partner? But Aries doesn't want. So when I say you talking about that to another family member, another business partner, an Aries element doesn't want you to have those conversations behind the scenes. They don't want reveal something to Libra. They don't want you to reveal something to a Libra. The side person or the secretive business partner that I was saying from the beginning could be the Aries, and that's why the Aries is here. Could be the Aries element hiding from Libra. It is the Aries element that is hiding from a Libra-like element. They are hiding from them, but help them. The reason why they're hiding is because you're helping the Aries, or the Aries is helping you. Well, you don't want the Libra to find out that you're in a secretive business deal with the Aries element, but she pays for my things. So the Aries female pays for whatever expenses that you have. The Aries element pays for that. The Aries element pays for those expenses. So like earlier I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Let me go back a little bit. I like to go back just to freshen things up, so I don't get lost myself. This is a situation here where I keep feeling this feeling of hiding from Libra. You're trying to hide from a Libra, but it has something to do with taxes and information and businesses and business partners, but Aries is one. So when I hit business partners, an Aries element is one. But what's happening here, you're turning down some type of business offer that a Libra is trying to maintain or give you, but it's annoying them. When I said that, it's annoying them that you keep doing that, if you are doing that, or vice versa, whatever it is that's happening there. You keep doing that. So what's happening is that you secretively have an Aries that they don't like. You secretively have an Aries element that a Libra doesn't like involved. And but it's they're involved. That's why I said I only have one business partner that I have helping me this, that, and the third. I only have one. I keep getting side. I only have one side lover. I only have one business partner that I favor, that I feel comfortable enough to handle my assets or look after my assets in this way. But Libra not listening. So if I was towards a Libra is not listening to that. They're not listening to that. That's why Seven of Swords is right next to them. But want to introduce. So Seven of Swords next to the Aries/Libra, you may want to introduce those two elements together. You want to introduce them together. And you're fearing, the Five of Swords, you may be fearing that Libra's not going to like Aries. You're fearing Aries not going to like, Aries is not going to like Libra. It just depends what's going on with these ladies. They're ladies. You know what I mean? These are women. Whether you're a man or a woman, these are women still. These are women going at it. You're fearing them going at it at each other, but one is too old for that. So you're fearing them going one or the other going at it at each other, but one of them is too old for that. One of them is too old. Could be the Aries element may be too old for that. It just depends on what's going on with the Five of Swords and Seven of Swords elements there. Or the Five of Swords could be a fear that you can have also of a Libra taking a conversation out of the ballpark. A Libra taking a conversation out of the ballpark about something that you want to do with Aries. Or something that you have been doing. It feels like this is something that you have been doing for a while with an Aries. It feels like this is something that you've been doing for a while with an Aries element, and you just didn't tell a Libra anything. But the Libra could be finding out and talking to their friends. A Libra could be finding out and they're just talking to their friends about it. They're talking to their other business partners about it. They're talking to their lover, whatever, their family members about it. And something could be potentially embarrassing as well. It's embarrassing because if they're a love partner, it may look sketchy to their family. It may look sketchy to their family if they're a love partner of some kind, it may look a business partner. It may look sketchy to people external that were really putting you and them on a pedestal. But that's what an Aries said. So when I said that's what an Aries said. Like if I was Swords, that could be what an Aries element said. You know, that could be what they said, but something's going on with you. I don't want to deal anymore. Something's going on with you. You don't want to deal anymore with that. You know what I mean? You don't want, whether it's an Aries or a Libra, you don't want to deal with that anymore. I feel like the Aries element is helping protect your assets. I feel like they help protect something that you have going on financially. I feel like they do, but for some reason, somebody is insecure here, or somebody is letting some type of bite them. Somebody's letting some type of feeling of insecurity really bite them for some reason here. Okay. Your spiritual self has the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is right next to the Five of Swords energy. You're thinking that you're going to need away from Libra. You're thinking that you're going to need to travel away from a Libra. Like you're thinking that you need to travel away from them. But where's Aquarian? So I'm looking at the Five of Swords energy right next to the Eight of Wands. Where is the Aquarian energy? Like you may be looking for, I know I see these air sign elements here. I was just waiting for another air sign element to show up as I continue the reading, but you're also looking with deals with Libra. So you're looking for an Aquarian energy because they're dealing with a Libra, but hooked up to go see what Aries is doing. So the Libra hooked up an Aquarian energy to figure out the, okay, oh Lord. The Libra had a conversation with Aquarian. The Libra had a conversation with an Aquarian, but the Libra hooked up the Aquarian energy to figure out what with your money. Go find or figure out what an Aries element is doing with your money. But that's why I want another office, or that's why I want to move to a different house. That this could be happening in a house situation, like a regular house situation where there may not be any privacy. As simple as that. There may not be any privacy, and you feel like you're starting to feel like something is really, invading, or people are really invading your financial private affairs. But Aries, when I say that some is the Aries element doing that? Either the Aries element is doing that, or the Aries element is protecting that. It just depends on what's going on. But I do feel like the Libra could have gotten in contact with the Aquarian and complained. The Libra got in contact with an Aquarian energy, and they're trying to complain. And the Eight of Wands to diffuse an argument. The Eight of Wands is from left to right. You're traveling to go diffuse an argument there. You're traveling to go diffuse an argument. But just tell Libra something. Just tell Aries something. Just tell one of those elements something. Just tell them what you're doing. Just tell them why you're getting something. And just tell them why you're going to get another business partner. Just tell them why you're going. I keep getting this feeling of finances. The reason why you're doing something secretively, and that you're not willing, or you're not willing to open up about something that you're doing here, is because it's one reason from the beginning is because you don't want I get irrelevance. You don't want irrelevance involved in something. That's the word that you're deciding to use. You don't want irrelevance, and you don't want somebody's affiliates involved in something that you feel is going to jack it up. Those are the few situations that you have going on, and the thought process that you have going on from the beginning of the reading. That's one situation. But I just need privacy. Another situation is just privacy. Like you just want your financial affairs really private. You know what I mean? And Gemini energy can be involved here. Also get Gemini and Libra trying to get away from Libras. And what's the Aquarian energies having conversation with Libras? Taxes. Those two elements are having conversations about your taxes. And they're having conversations about your taxes in your home environment, in your office. And I need to move. I can't deal with these kind of conversations. But something is your fault that they're having those conversations, though. That's why. So something is also your fault. You feel the need to travel to go diffuse. You feel the need to travel to go diffuse these arguments, or some type of argument that you think is going to comprise if you don't go and clear up something between Libra and Aries. And who's the other element? Aquarian energies, but they're an outsider. So an Aquarian energy is they're like external. They're like an outsider. You deem them to be an outsider or an invader, whatever. They're an outsider. Outsider, however you want to look at outsider. Outsider is like outsider is kind of like they could be in a tax deal. They could also be involved in a tax deal here also. That could be why you're calling them an outsider, or they're an outsider because they may have a very what's that word? They may have a unorthodox way business deal. They may have a very unorthodox way of dealing, a very unorthodox business objective. But listen to, so if the Aquarian energy has a very unorthodox business objective, the spirit just said listen to, like you maybe you should just listen to something that the Aquarian energy has to offer. But it's unorthodox, like it's not typical. It's not something that is normally done. Whatever it is that's happening, okay? The mentality has the Queen of Swords energy is there, so you can be dealing with air signs. The Queen of Swords pretty much opens up the door for any air sign element that's a female that will be coming through here. So Gemini, Aquarian could also be Aquarian male or female. It could be an Aquarian female. You're definitely dealing with Libra female. You're definitely dealing with Libra female. You're definitely dealing with Aries female. You could be dealing with Gemini female, but they have my money. The Gemini female may have your money. That's why the Nine of Wands energy is there. The Gemini female may have your money, or or a Libra female wants to disperse. A Libra female wants to disperse your money. They want to disperse it. Or something could be going on here. I was getting Aquarius, but the Libra could be friends to an Aquarian female. If it's not, it could also be Aquarian male. It could also be Aquarian male energies that are coming through, but this could also be an Aquarian. You could be dealing with all. I feel like you're dealing with all air sign that stole. You could be dealing with all air sign females that stole, or for some reason you deem them to be stealing something because something is being done without your permission, or at least that's how you see it, or at least that could be how an Aries sees it, or that could be how another business partner, another lover, another what's it called? Another partner of some kind, that could be how they see it, that the air sign elements they stealing in a sense where it has something to do with who they have involved on the outside, that for some reason there could be multiple elements here. They could be that is an outsider. They could be someone who you also deem to be external. They could also be an outsider that benefits. They could be another Libra tied to a Libra. They could be an Aquarian female tied to Libra. They could be Gemini tied to you, tied to Libra. But they're really external because they benefit. They're really external because they benefit from something. Hence the reason for needing the inexpensive lawyer, whatever it is. Or you're just thinking about them, or the Nine of Wands could also be defending your placement towards them, but still want to leave. So the Nine of Wands, you still want to leave them. You still want to leave them for some reason. Leave them. It doesn't have to be like permanently leave them. Leave them, like take a break, leave them. Leave them, like give them some space. Leave them, like you give yourself some space, whatever it is. But the reason for it is disagreements and financial disagreements and taxes and credit and irrelevance or beneficiaries and things of that nature, that they just, your objective, they just don't agree with your objective. You don't agree with theirs, whatever. Whatever the setting is that's happening. The Page of Pentacles energy is in the changing position. Well-versed. The Page of Pentacles energy is in the changing position because they're well-versed. However you want to look at well-versed. They're well-versed. You could be well-versed in, this could be a workplace environment and you're well-versed in something. But I also feel like this element is, you could be shown up as a page with a Queen of Swords. There's that. You could be, or an Aries. You could be younger. You could be younger than one of these elements. You know what I mean? You can be, but smarter. You could be younger than one of these elements, but the spirit just said smarter. You're younger than them, but you're younger than some element here, but you're also smarter than them. Someone may deem you to be smarter than them. It just depends on what's going on. Or is if this element isn't you, I'll go with this is you. If this is you and the spirit is stating that you're smarter than some element here, then if you are younger, being that you're shown up here in the page in a changing position, someone is starting to really listen to you. Someone is starting to really listen to you. They don't deem you, they may not be deeming you to be young-minded or young anymore, or something's going on here. This could be an external Page of Pentacles, well-versed. This is an external Page of Pentacles energy that could be younger than you, or they could be younger than you, or they could be in the same age group as you, and they could be, I don't know, are they smarter? Are you smarter? It just depends on what's going on. Or they're younger, but they're well versed in something, or they're well versed about your business deal. They're well versed about your business deal. You may not be in a business deal with them, but they just know what Aries doing. They just know what Aries element has been doing and what they are doing, but they're well versed. They're well versed, and the same analogy I gave as this being you and you being in a changing as a page could also Capricorn could also be residing with a Capricorn or whatever, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, another Taurus element that is younger, and they can be embodying that changing. They could be embodying that changing energy because the people are starting to listen to. People are starting to listen to them. People are starting to listen to them. You know what I mean? People are starting to listen. And that's why they're in a changing position. But how to contact? So the Page of Cups, in the Page of Pentacles energy, how to contact them if they're younger than you, or they could be another family member, a co-worker, whatever it is that they are. But Aries doesn't want to see them. So when I say that Aries element doesn't want to see them, you may see an Aries element often, but they don't know that you do. So I'm looking at seeing an Aries element often. They don't know that you do. A Virgo element doesn't know you do. A Capricorn doesn't know you do. Another Taurus element doesn't know that you do. They don't know that you do. Capricorn doesn't know that you see Aries element often. Or someone may just intuitively know that you do. It just depends on what's going on. You know what I mean? And that's why I keep getting feeling a well versed, like you are well versed in something, or someone may not, Five of Swords, someone may not think so. And the way that you're trying to do something with business, someone doesn't think that is a good idea. The way you're trying to do something with business, that could be why. Like it's somebody. This is like somebody viewing someone that's younger, and they're thinking that they're automatically thinking that they're not well versed in something, but they actually are. And that could be going for you or an external Page of Pentacles energy. You know what I mean? But it has something to do with a sporadic move. It also has something to do with a sporadic move that you're trying to make with a Queen of Swords, with or somebody has information on clearing up some type of issue that you have going on with Queen of Swords, or Aries elements here. This depends on what's going on, or what an Aries element has been paying for. Funding. Something that you have going on that Aries element has been funding. But I also get with their money. So something that an Aries element has been funding, but it's with an external Page of Pentacles energy's money. Aries has been funding something that is going on with you, but it's with an external Page of Pentacle energy money. And that could be that Libra disappearing. That could also be why a Libra is disappearing from a conversation. A Libra, that could be why somebody's disappearing from some type of conversation or something that's going on here. You know what I mean? But how to help. So I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles energy, how to help them. How to help them. You wanna help them for some reason. Like something's going on with wanting to help this element. You may want to help them, You want to help them. The Nine of Wands arguing with Aries. The Nine of Wands, you may be arguing with Aries about treatment that they give this person if they're external, or something that they shouldn't be paying. Something you want to argue something that they're paying for that you have going on, or something that they're paying for that something that they have going on. It could be something that they're paying for a Libra. I don't know. Something that they're paying for you, they shouldn't be. Something that they're paying for you, they shouldn't be. But you may be feeling sideline. You may be feeling the external Page of Pentacles energies like on the sideline. But it's something is with their money. Something is with the Page of Pentacles energy external money, or is somebody paying off something with your money? Someone could be paying off something, and you could be finding out that someone is paying off something with your money, and that could be why get away. That could also be why you want to get away. It could be happening to you. That could be why you want to get away from some type of situation here also. The resolution has the Three of Cups going towards the Five of Pentacles energy here. Okay, so Three of Cups could be gossip. This could be family gossip, and what do you call it? Three of Cups, and it could be money. It could be gossip about money loss. It could be gossip about finances, or how finances are being used in a business or in a family environment. That's why the Three of Cups is going towards the Five of Pentacles, or the fact that multiple beneficiaries, or just the fact that there are multiple beneficiaries somewhere. Page of Pentacles external could be a beneficiary. You are that person. You're a beneficiary. Or something's going on with Libras. Join people. Libra, like from the beginning, they want to join in people that are beneficiaries of some kind. But something about that, not a good move. Something about that is not a good move here in business. Something about that, or something that someone is funding for you. Something that someone is funding or paying off for you is something isn't right about it. Something is also not right about it. Something may not be right, and that could be what a family is talking about. That could be somebody's family. That could be what your family or somebody's family is talking about here. But embarrassed. So Three of Cups going towards the Five of Pentacles. Are you embarrassed? Somebody is embarrassed by something. Okay. But the embarrassment is coming money. The embarrassment has to do I mean, you are not embarrassed, but the embarrassment has to do with what a partner wants to do. The embarrassment is coming from the fact that of what a partner or business partner wants to do with having people join on taxes, or the embarrassment is coming from something that you want to do, extract from Libra. You want to extract from Libra, extract money from Libra, and somebody could have extract or temporarily leave them alone, vice versa. But something is embarrassing about it. But going towards Page of Pentacles, something is embarrassing about it because you could be talking about going towards a Page of Pentacles energy, like going towards them, being with them. And the Queen of Swords energy annoyed. The Queen of Swords energy may be annoyed by that, but it's only because it's only because you're not giving them favoritism. You're not giving them favoritism. You're not giving them attention. You're not allowing them to have some type of crazy leeway with your information. You know what I mean? Do you need their information? They're not giving it to you. Whatever it is, or something going on with getting something funded. Or an Aries element is paying for something with money that is not theirs, and that could be what a Queen of Swords energy is talking about. You know what I mean? Or you, whatever it is. All right, let's look for an outcome here. Taurus. All right, the Tower sign is Scorpio, so you could be dealing with Scorpio elements here, but I feel a realization. The Tower energy just implies some type of realization that is coming to somebody's mind here. So it could be your mind, it could be Aries mind, Libra mind, Page of Pentacles energy mind. Or the Page of Pentacles energy is just a job, that I'm going to have to get. It's a job that you're going to have to get. A job. The departing from Libra could just be you trying to look for a new job. You know what I mean? But something about that following you. Something about that they're following you. And following you means taxes following you. Following you means beneficiary filing with you. Whatever it is. And you may not want them to know that you're looking for a new... But yet with this person, you may not want the Libra, the Aries element to know that you're looking for a job to be with this person. To be with a Page of Pentacles energy external. You may not want them to know. You may not want a Libra or Aries element to know that. And that could be the side, could be that secret. There's something that's secretive about a new job. Something that's secretive about you trying to be in a job with this person or just be with this element. However, let me see here. Tower. Oh, again. So what she's finding out, so you got double, I'm not doing any more clarifications. The Tower and the Empress and the apology. So the Tower with the Empress and the Eight of Wands is traveling to give somebody an apology. Are they traveling to give you an apology? They could be traveling to give you an apology or to apologize to you, vice versa. It depends on what's going on here. Aries trying to come and apologize. Aries trying to apologize to you in an external Page of Pentacles. Or it's a Libra that needs to do that. It could be a Libra that needs to do that. Or something's going on with, it could be Aquarian female, Libra female, Gemini female. Who's coming through stronger in this whole reading is the Aries and the Libra female. But they cause problems. So when I say that they're coming through stronger than any other elements here because something's going on with them where they're causing some type of problem for some reason. They're causing some type of problem. For whatever reason, they're causing a problem. All right. So let me know how it resonates, Taurus. Be well. Take care. Bye.